better. A little bit better. Still in that sunlight. A little bit better. Man, this is a Sunday. For real, for real. And this sun is on a Saturday, acting like a Sunday. For she's up. Let's go. Yes, Sirski. Saturday morning. Sunny Saturday morning. What's the deal? What's the deal? Got everything going. I gotta make sure I get a good angle. Cause what I don't want to be doing is having that sun all in my background. The sun is up today. I usually don't even have this problem. What is 7 out there? Let's go, let's go. Where everybody at? Sleep. Friday went like that. Friday was not popping like that. What's the deal? What's the deal? Ain't too much going on YouTube streets, but WAK 100 getting punked. You don't even see 600 going live too much. It's just DC Baby Drake going on, and Hefe trying to keep the LA streets going. What's up with my bars though? Like, why in the hell my bars is all the way? Like, this don't make no common sense though. It's like, okay, my bars went up. I don't know why, man. I mean, it seemed like the best place to live, but sheesh, you be in these woods, it's all bad. I got my little paint on, finishing my walls. Dare to woke me to be about 6:07 up. Early waking bank though. About to get out and about. Out here, it is cold. Last night felt like a freezer out here, boy. If you from Cali, born and raised, when you go to them other states, man, you be out here freezing for real life. It ain't no joke. And everywhere I go, everybody be like, "Oh, you from Cali, huh?" I can tell by the way you talk. Yeah, I can tell by the way you talk. Talk too. Talk country than a mug. Talk like one of them 607 Unk type characters. What's up with the LA streets though, man? What's the deal? What's the deal? Everybody wake your punk ass up. Wake your ass up, man. I know y'all got stuff to do, even though it's Saturday. Kids out of school, but it's still some work to do once they home. They ain't gonna never let you forget it. As soon as you wake up, what's the deal? What's the deal? Was that Irene's? Boy, that's a whole long, super fragilistic, espialidocious type name. Like, bro, you got like all kind of names with it. Greek, Spanish, and Nicaragua. You got all kind of names going on in there. You be like, huh? It make you think like, sheesh, did I get my education in school? Did they teach me they? Cause I sure gotta sound it out. Said shitty. You must be talking about brick, baby. You must be talking about brick is the trick. That's shitty, cuz. I ain't. Who you talking to? I don't even look like. What? Come on, man. Oh, you talking about King Peel or somebody, huh? ATM Richie? Nah, not me. Not me. Come on, man. Try again, mother sucker. What's going on in the LA YouTube coast to coast streets? You gotta be on topics like academics just bounce all around, huh? Got to talk about the East Coast. Got to talk about the West Coast. Got to talk about Q50. Got to talk about Blueface. What's the deal? I got a spark like I'm Kodak Black. All you hear is lighters the whole. Y'all want to hear lighters the whole live like Kodak Black? Oh wow, we got a troll. Hey, everybody, clap your hands for this. The number two troll up in here. Hey, what trippy out is how people wake up Twitter figures, YouTube figures. What's the trolling all about? Like, what do y'all really have things going on in y'all life? Y'all just get on here to troll. That's why people don't be doing lives. That's why people don't be doing the phone call is because everybody come in goofy. But now I know how to guard my words better. I know what to look for. In the background and in the scenes, I check it all out. They be like, man, when you going in, just switch your words around. Like you got jokes, but as long as you don't cuss too much, man, your lives will go. You get paid a whole lot more. I was like, facts. Yeah, yeah, yeah. And then I love the trolls though. I don't run from them. That the trolls was my number one go to. I used to when I run out of stuff to say back in the day, man, I used to just read the trolls and just get on them. Next thing you know, man, the views will go from like 100, 300, 500. They just want you to say crazy stuff. They want you to blow your gasket on live all the time, man. You can't do that all the time. Yeah. Who you talking about? You see that guy doing belly shots off his mom? Who you talking about? Lil Cash Flow? I don't even know who that is. I'm gonna check him out right now. Cash Flow? We're gonna look up Lil Cash Flow right now. I don't know. Lil Cash Flow. Gotta do like academics right now. Hold on one moment, chat. I don't really see nothing on him. It's saying something about like 12 years ago. Never even heard of him. I never heard of him. Never heard of him. Hey, but we gonna get into damn homie, right? Okay, we got damn homie on the internet right now. She she known for getting all them jail babies to talk, ish about people on the street, especially YouTubers. Her whole main goal is to cloud up off you, so she can get her views up and get her fan base. So damn homie is like the way I'm picking up on her get down. Damn homie is like she's like a pen pal, and with that being said, people is passing around her number, and you gonna have to hit her up, let her know what's going on, how you know this person, where you know this person, blase, blase. And with that, what she gonna do is she gonna take that information, try to mark you out, and she says she trying to give the other side a chance to hear what you talking about, but she really not. She putting the BS in the game, right? So with that being said, damn homie is like majorly setting up dudes from the street and the internet world. So when they get out, they'll automatically come straight to beef, right? So we finna get into this the latest from my latest, cause she do it with everybody. With Milk 7-4. She tried to say something like, this like is everybody wanna know if Milk 7-4 official. Well, this dude, what's his name? Folo. Yeah, Folo. I know Folo. I don't know where. You know what I mean? Like, if you was from Hoover, if you, I wouldn't really like. I don't know how all these people be remembering all these names and stuff like that because I was there, didn't care. You know what I mean? And that's part of my personality too. If you wasn't my homie in the county jail or in juvenile hall, like if you wasn't no blood, or if you didn't really do something with me, I didn't really care about your name. I didn't try to remember your name. I was just running through them. Like I don't see how Munchie B and Baby Braids remember all these names of people that they fought, who was around, who was in the jail, this, and that. I don't really get into all that because I don't remember. All I remember is faces. I remember a face. I'd be like, oh, I know him from somewhere, and then I might put you in an area, but I don't remember your name. Like, that's I just I guess that's my learning ability or disability, however you want to take it, because I didn't care what your name was. I just put you in a box. I'd be like, oh, they from 40s, oh, he from Hoover, or they from Hoover, or they from Low Bottoms, them niggas from Pyru. I never cared about your name. Even if I fought you, I don't remember because sometimes it was back to backs. Sometimes you'll go in a dorm and you'll catch so many back to backs that you don't get everybody's name. You might get the first dude name or something like that, but the second one or the third one, you don't get their names. You just know this is Whoopty Whoop from whatever hood he yelled before y'all get to swinging. You know what I mean? A lot of times I didn't get a lot of people names and stuff like that. I'll come to a new I would come to a new floor in the county jail, and then once you get in that, they'll call it the laundry room. That's where you wait to find what cell you're gonna go to, and they'll put you in there, and either the door is open or the door is closed, and they got a little window in there with bars across, and everybody come up to the window. Hey, where you from? Hey, where y'all from in the back? And I was always like one or two bloods or three bloods, maybe me and two old dudes, maybe me and one young dude. Like it didn't matter. It was just we always like we knew how to find each other before we even went to the floor. So most of the time, like when people banged on me, they'd be like, "Oh yeah, this Alibaba from Rolling 60s." I was like, oh, "All right, for sure, for sure. I'm Neptune, Queen Street. Ooh, oh yeah, we got phase for y'all." And then the homie, who was in there, Smully from 7-4 Hoover. He was in there, but I knew him from juvenile hall and the streets. So we just happened to link up at the time. So once Smully seen Ali Bob, he said, "Hey, Groove be trying to do the homies foul up in here." I was like, "Oh, don't even trip, bro. Like, you know what I mean? Like wherever you go, just let me know. Send your kite, woo woo. Nigga got we catch a phase too. Nigga, I'm from Inglewood, woo woo." So, not to get all off into it, but I had my little melees and stuff like that, but I didn't remember everybody's name, didn't care to remember everybody's name. It's just all y'all from 60s or all y'all from neighborhood. They be like, yeah, you got three phase. Woo woo. I be like, all right, for sure. And then go get them out the way. Sometimes dudes say, hey man, if you lose, whoever lose the fade, get their canteen took. And they probably would have took it, but I never lost. So I don't know what to say about that. I never took an L and nobody never took my stuff. So yeah, just getting into that. So, like I said, damn homie is like stirring up the pot. Like, damn homie is not even from Cali. I think she's based off in New York. She's a straight what you call them, like one of them back page girls, like one of them call girls, whatever have you, allegedly. And all these dudes just have a hard time just facing that. All y'all trying to chase the same girl and willing to say anything on her platform to down the next man. So like I said, you got Folo, down low, Milk, 7-4. Why? I don't know. But why? Because he in jail. As long as he can say somebody's name, they gonna cloud up. That's how I feel. Bosco felt the same way about me. But me, I didn't care about the internet, so he probably took it that way. But when it got real and when it got to the hood, I know the homies told Bosco, like, Bosco, Neptune ain't no mother internet dude. Like, what are you talking about? Like, so I know with the internet homies, they were like, oh yeah, we gonna get on there and say this. And then the homies in the hood like, well, when y'all crash, y'all crash, but Neptune ain't, he ain't like playing like, so whatever, whatever. We ain't gonna get into me. We gonna get on this Milk 7-4 and Folo and how damn homie is the reason why. Let's get into the commentary. I'm gonna let y'all see it. Sent me a video saying somebody from 7-4 Hoover is speaking on me. So we gonna go. Let's log in and see. I ain't gonna hold it up the whole time, but y'all, this is damn homie and Folo. I want to touch on Milk. What are your thoughts on Milk 74? Yeah, because Milk Milk actually grew up over there. You know that, right? He really was over there, bro. Like, he grew up over there. He's on every corner. The nigga was in front of all the stores. He was out there all day for anybody who wanted him. The nigga was on at all the alleys. The nigga's on every street. The nigga was through there. You feel me? And people say that. Now, the way he describing Milk, this is Folo talking about Milk 7-4. The way he describing Milk is the same way I was. And you know why I say the same way I was? Because when you young growing up in the hood, you never go home. Never. I remember my mom and dad used to drive through the hood looking for me. And the homies used to be like, hey, your dad in that plum color Caprice looking for your 84 Caprice. Hey, tell your dad when he want to sell that. He got all the originals, even the tires. Then my mom used to drive around in an all-white Windstar, and my dad thought he was gangster because he got a small double red stripe on the side. He thought he was a blood. I don't know what my dad was on, but he was work. He was work for sure, for sure. So that's all I said. Now with Bosco, this is all I'm gonna say. Two words: never seen him. Bosco wasn't there, gang. On the dead homies. Bosco, I didn't see Bosco till he was like 18 and he was from Mad West 304s. On Manchester Eucalyptus. I never seen Bosco in my life. I'm talking about hanging out on the corner, Rogers Park dance, going to people's houses. Never seen Bosco until he was like 18. Then he got put on the hood at 19. I seen he went to I'm gonna do this real short. Just recently, Bosco went and got on somebody from Philly podcast, and they start asking about him snitching and getting on the stand, being a witness when he was 12 years old. This nigga gonna tell the niggas in DC or Philly he got put on when he was 16. Man, that must have blew my beanie off again. Like, Bosco lying. Bosco, you said after I told your draws on the internet, you told the world, yeah, maybe I was 18 because I was one of them dudes that, I was the last of the Mohicans from my that's the exact words you used. You said I was the last of the Mohicans from my hood, and you know how we be trying to hold on to the end while everybody else turning different hoods. Yeah, that's why you was 19, nigga. Lying, just lying. We gonna get back to Folo and 7-4, but this is just, it just I don't know if people can express it like me. That's why I gotta break it down on a different channel, cause 7-4, he white version. You know what I mean? I'm black and I grew up just like him. And I know white boys that was in the hood and they got put on the hood for like 2 years. And then their mom was like, and moved, and we don't even know where they went. I know one white boy moved to Compton, and then I think he from Park Village now. And then the other one, I don't know. We had two white boys got put on and never seen them. They was milk 7-4s for sure. Doing everything, hanging out, serving, all that, bussing. Don't know where they went. We were still kids. They mama made them leave. That's how young we was in the hood. So that's why Bosco can't do nothing with me. Bosco mama told him to tell at 12. I was 12 from the hood. My mama and daddy didn't tell me to tell nothing. Facts. Bosco is not like that. But we gonna get on Milk 7-4 and how Folo with damn homies trying to smut him. I don't like this ish. Don't try to smut the podcasters that made it. I'm 41 too. I made it. Look, and I'ma laugh every day. Cause why? Nigga, man, y'all have 40 years from the penitentiary to the streets to get me. And I'm like that. So it don't pop it to me. But back to Milk 7-4. And his homie trying to smut him. Bad look for your hood, dog. And niggas on every street, the nigga was through there, you feel me? Milk 7-4. This is Folo talking about Milk 7-4. Saying he was really out there. And, he basically, which way does beanie go? I like to wear my beanies the way they come from the factory.
I've been coming around because I decided that I can't live like no buster no more. I can't sit around and just pit a game before me. Everything that I'm doing can't be furthering the game. But when it come to me, I ain't furthering the damn thing. It didn't make sense no more. It didn't. Now the people saying milk don't come around no more. I want you to take 4 seconds and look in the mirror at your lifestyle.
I'm looking.
What you want me to come around and loiter in front of the liquor store in somebody's shopping center?
Man, come on, man. That's what I just said. I said that on mostly all my lives when I was getting all the subscribers. What do I look like? Going to the hood, posting up at your corner store that y'all pay rent in, but it's my hood, just standing there. Or I could be asking for change. Or just be in the parking lot playing loud music. Or just be there trying to holler at your young teenage daughter and I'm in my early, 20s or whatever it is. All the drama that come with all the hood dudes that say this is their hood. What would I look like going through all my phases from 12 years old all the way to 18? That's a lot of years because you go through all the traffic and this Mando in them ages that you got to go slide. So let's just say 12 years old all the way to 25. That's why they say back then you was a G. If you made 25 and you started like me at 12 years old, you's a G. So at 41, what am I? At 45, Bosco's age, what is he if he's my little homie? That's when it gets tricky. Don't make no sense. Facts. But everybody got their hood tales. And these are the freaky tales. These are the tales that we tell so well. Don't like my dirty raps, you can go to hell. Short dogs on the mic, throwing cocktail. Yeah.
In front of the liquor store, in somebody's shopping center, or at a park with you, bro, you need to take them 4 seconds and look in that mirror, and maybe you will say, man, I don't need to come around no more. I need to do what Milk doing and get on my shit, bro.
Yes, Sirski.
And most of my day ones is in jail,
Or life.
dead, smoked out, or ain't doing nothing, bro.
Nah. Well, I got one homie
I'm
smoked
not
out.
quick
That's
to
right.
just
I
go
got one
around
homie
people
smoked
I
out.
don't know. I don't want no new friends,
One
and I'm
homie.
not comfortable just going around anybody, bro. I'm still in the process of building my life up off the ground, and I'm running a YouTube channel. I don't have time. It just don't fit for.
One thing I noticed too, just like I heard about they said something about Frosty from IF, and old boy that came on see damn homie did it again. But the dude from 90 Crip, he was saying how, Frosty came up in the neighborhood dorm and caught his face. And then when he found out what Frosty name was, the breakdown, he said that Frosty caught another fade, and they asked him like, why you don't want to go over there with your homies? And he said, Frosty said, yeah, when I go over there, all my homies is just gonna be asking me for shit. Woo, on the dead homies I can relate. On my mama. Man, it was one time I went to Medium South, and I was over there with a dude from Anthers Park, and it was a neighborhood dorm, and it was one IF and a real skinny little body dude. And I'm like probably like 32, 33. He looked like 18, 19. Do you know Bosco trying to bam on the window from the other dorm? He must have been in D. I had to be in C. He bamming on the window, trying to do signs to the homie, and I'm looking at him, and he don't know. He must have just learned how to do signs, but he correcting them like, what? Like they doing signs like how you do in the penitentiary. So I see Bosco trying to ask to see if I caught fades. Then the next thing, Bosco trying to send kites, hey, you got some extra soups. Bruh, so the first thing, like, how you trying to check my credibility and who I'm fighting if I'm in a dorm doing my it was a gang of 40s in there and I did my ish. I don't even remember the names. I know it's a nigga from Anthers, don't remember his name, and don't remember the young nigga from Family. Don't even know he was light skinned. But Bosco, a little homie, just imagine yo little homie bamming on the thing, trying to check your credibility. I should be bamming on the thing, checking yours. Second, you come back and double back, Bosco, and send a kite through whoever little porters to ask me for soups. Bosco, even when I seen you in the county jail, I didn't even know you was a YouTube nigga then. I swear to God on the dead homies, that's how I did. I didn't know Bosco. I knew I knew his stuff got thrown on the internet about him getting beat up by the homies, but I never knew what y'all knew. Like Bosco's an entertainer, Bosco's comedian. Where? He ain't did nothing like Charleston White. He ain't went nowhere. He ain't sold out no crowds nowhere. Y'all just be giving people stuff like, here you go. Here we believe you. Munchie said it's cool. What? Come on, man. Internet, man. Come on, man. Come on, man. Just stop it. Don't pop it to me. Everybody try to seem like a threat, just like Munchie. Oh, I got 4-5. I got a tiny homie, and I'm that guy. Munchie, you can never take off the badge of yo homies head tapped you. You cannot be that guy like that, Munchie. How can you get head tapped by your homies from your hood and then say you that guy with no get back measures? We gonna get back to Milk 7-4. I know Munchie and Bosco can't do nothing to me. Why? Because Big Munchie's gonna tell Little Munchie from IF, Neptune the Goon is like that. Like that. You know how they be wearing that shit? Yeah, this my merch. This my merch. This Say Less merch. Yeah, tell me about myself. Tell me about myself. This is Say Less merch. No promos. Yeah. So what was they talking about again?
Come around.
Munchy crunchy can't see. Don't pop it to me.
I don't think he really wanted to be here. You hear me? Yeah. I think at that point he had no
Yeah,
choice.
Bosco is 4 to 5 years older than me.
That's not what I want.
And I'm his big homie. I'm the damn homies. He's a boss.
Who in their right mind
Like,
wants to
who in their right mind?
trenches in the hood forever, bro? Who wants to deal with that? Who wants to come out their house to a whole street of double parking, homie? Who wants to hear loud music all day
you know,
long?
it's
Who
cold where
wants
I'm
to
at.
be around drama day and night? Who wants to
It's cold where I'm
live
at.
in a community
I'm in
where
Georgia
a big
right now,
percentage
where
of
it's
the
freezing.
population
Would
is
you
ready
not
to
have a
crash
ski
out
mask
for
on
any
when it's 30
reason,
degrees
bro?
outside,
And
nigga?
most of them is on
Shut
gang drugs.
yourself
Who
up.
wants to be around that? I come from the trenches.
Man, it's like 30 some degrees. I'm from
Anybody that
Cali.
come about
It's
them
bold,
trenches,
blood.
they got one goal, and that is to make it up out of that hell hole. No, I don't want to be in no trenches. Who wants to?
I should show you the heater
When I
that's
was
blowing
a
up you,
kid, I
goofy.
loved it, bro. But once I got old enough to really see life and figure stuff out
Facts.
and understand that that shit ain't normal,
Facts.
I don't want to be there, bro. So I'm gonna work hard
Yeah.
to get up out of there.
Oh, I can't show what I'm puffing no more, man. They don't let me do that.
Time you will ever see me back on
They don't let me do that.
is if I'm over there reminiscing or I'm over there giving back.
Every time I showed it, they'll put like an age restriction on it, or they won't. They'll find a way not to give me all my money.
Bro, you should be hollering at the niggas who hollered for you, my nigga.
This is Folo talking about 7-4 on damn homie.
Holler at the niggas who holler at you, my guy. Don't be leaving niggas on standby who didn't leave you on standby, my guy. Niggas who handle business for you, my guy. Niggas who did time for you, my guy. And I ain't saying I did it for you because I didn't do it for you, nigga. I did it for the cause. You know what I'm saying? Now look, I'm gonna make this very clear. What my homie Folo did in that county jail, the way he got cracking on them woods over me, my orange heart is full of love for him over that, homie. But look, he did that because that was his job. That was...
Yeah, Folo talking about how Milk 7-4 went to the county jail and the white boys got cracking on him because he was a white boy claiming a black hood. And Folo trying to make it seem on the internet like, yeah, I had your back and, you know, we didn't have to do that and I didn't have to catch this extra 5 years because of you and this, and that. Holy homie. Holy homie. That's what that's that slogan they say, that's what you signed up for. If somebody crash your homie and the homies find out you was able to do something and you didn't, because it always come back. You know why? Because it's always a hater waiting to tell your homies what you did. So with that being said, he had to crash on behalf of Milk 7-4, because if he didn't, he would have been marked out and probably PC like a lot of other ex gang members be. So, you know, like I said, everybody be trying to build a perception or some kind of narrative behind what they doing with Folo. You look bad. Because somebody from the streets that really know, just like you said, you know him from a little kid woo around the way, you know damn well you had to crash if they jumped him. It's just like some Crips jumping some blood. It is your obligation to go get back. It's not a request. And then how you get back is on you, but that's what signing up to the game is. So don't get on the internet trying to bash 7-4 like that. Like, I mean, I don't pick no sides. I just say what it is. Say less.
He did that because that was his job. That was what he was obligated to do. I'm from the set. I got rushed. Retaliation is a must It's not like
I have
we got
no
pulled
idea what y'all
over
talking
and he
about in
said,
the
"Huh,
chat.
give me that. I'm gonna take that for you." You
He'll be saying
understand what I'm
bogus stuff.
saying?
I'm not
And then I'm
King
like, okay,
Pill,
you know, like
and
I
I'm
actually
not
owe him, like because he took
Bosco.
that charge for
I'm
me.
not
You feel me? I
Munchie.
could have been in jail. None of this would
I'm
be
not
possible.
ATM
He
Richie.
took that charge for me,
I
right?
don't be ha ha he
But
he in the
that's not
county.
the case, bro.
I might laugh if you say some
You did it
comedy
because you
stuff, but
had to
I'm not in
do
there
it. Now
friendly
look,
telling jokes like ATM
I'm
Richie
a
and all them
grown
dudes on the
man.
tier. I
I
don't
have
be
a
on the tier when
life.
I go to jail,
I
and
run a
that's been a
YouTube
long
channel
time.
by myself, bro. The time that I
Well,
have
not
is
that
very
long, couple
limited.
months.
Polo got out of prison after doing them 5 years. I linked up with him. I did something that I'll never do. I invited him to my house like a fool.
Whew.
Not saying he gonna do nothing, but I broke the code. That's how much I fuck with
Hit that
him,
like
bro.
button, hit that
Only because
subscribe button if you
I don't
never know.
let people
That to the
come to my
Google, man. We
crib.
slide.
I reached out to
We
Shorty
slide through the
Shorty.
LA
I linked
streets.
up. Baby
Next up
so
is Aunt
sweet,
Hefe
Shorty
and
Shorty, right? So it's like
this
I'm doing
DC
stuff. You know,
baby
I'ma
Draco.
always
Man,
do
they got a
stuff,
whole
right?
lot going on, but
But
they ain't saying nothing, you know?
you gotta be on the type of time that I'm on. If it ain't got nothing to do with doing no content,
Hey,
making
did
no
y'all see
legal
that
money,
short
you know, things of that
with
nature, then I don't entertain it. I don't want to
y'all
be
see that short
involved
with
with it. I just
baby
don't
B
have
Bray
no
shooting
energy
dice in the
for it.
pen,
I have to do
showing
the
all them
right thing.
faces?
You feel me? I can't
You see how
jeopardize
little that yard
everything that
was?
I built up, bro.
Bad. I
I
seen how
just
little
can't.
that yard was. I was
And,
like,
and
man,
that's the thing. Just to keep
he
us
gotta
safe,
be on the
okay?
internet
You
because
know,
he ain't
system
got
six months
nothing
forever.
going on.
He was in the county jail.
It
I
is
didn't
nothing
want, you
going
know,
on in
that.
there.
I was going, you know, I had a joint suspension, me and my little homies.
Oh,
And then, you know what
I
I'm saying?
gotta get on this. Hold on. Introduction to this, man. How many people in here watch No Jumper? Yeah, 400 extra. Hey, Brick Baby didn't said it. Brick Baby didn't told the world. He said Neptune is the blood flow extra. I don't know why y'all think, man. I don't think y'all didn't hear. Go to Brick Baby when he talk about Neptune Lagoon. He gonna say I'm the blood flow extra. He ain't gonna say I'm a King Pill Goofy. But anyway, and he ain't gonna say I'm a Bosco Custer, cause that what was his name? Crip Mac. Crip Mac told Bosco to his face. He called him Costco Cuz in the when they was finna set up a match to fight. He called Bosco. He said Costco Cuz, and then he said Cuz Costco Cuz you a Custer. I was like, damn. Oh yeah, okay. Well, if you want to say he got more motion than me, a lot of people get more motion once they go to Fed Depot. I ain't never going to No Jumper. So I guess I ain't gonna have that much motion, huh? I ain't gonna come over there and grease my whole body and then be barefoot with the same fatigues on every damn live. So if he got more motion, he can keep it. Cause he gonna need some lotion when he go take a shower when he wash them dirty. And I'm gonna keep it YouTube friendly. That boy got two sets of fatigues and a black bathrobe. And then he got AI on his rap lyrics. Yeah, come on, man. He ain't talking about nothing. That boy damn near be trying to get on there naked for it. Man, come on, man. You see what he did on No Jumper? Who gets on No Jumper barefoot and oil their body up and with a red rag tied all tight around their neck like a pit bull? Come on, man. That's the goofiest goofy. Who doing that in 2025 walking down the street with a red rag around their neck with no shirt on and barefoot? Man, you know where they doing that at? Downtown LA Skid Row. Yep, right where y'all need to be. Because if you accept it, you need to be right with them. Facts. You need to be right with them. Yeah, so y'all could go be some zest monsters together. Don't ask me about a petty dude. Man, come on, man. These dudes talking about getting put on in prison and some more stuff. Can't respect it. Ain't gonna respect it. Don't want to respect it. Ain't no respecting. Man, once you tell me some stuff like that, you already got major notches off of me. Why? Because I didn't have no common sense when I got put on. You was a grown man, graduated. You had grown man brain by the time you made that decision. So I cannot respect you because this stuff is not popping like that. Be a gamer, like, yeah, sign me up. Nah, man, if I knew it was like that, man, I wouldn't even did what I did. I probably would have just crashed out on the people that rest in peace around me and just said it was that and go ahead and get them strapped back and say I'm done. Like turn it in your car when you checking out for work. Like, dude, go ahead and clock out like a UPS. Clock in. Yep, I served them. Clock out. I'm not part of the game. I got to get paid for this ish. That's what I should have did. I took my black ass to them funerals. You know, cause I knew them dudes. Cause I walked to school with them. Bosco don't even know nobody. But we on Lush right now, man. Lush and his addictions. No Jumper podcast, the goofiest podcast on the planet. They talking about it's the coolest. It can't be the coolest when y'all involve federales on everything, man. Look, man, I'm finally getting hot in this bit. Finally getting hot in this bit. So yeah, we cooking. We must be cooking if I'm finally getting hot. So look, Lush, the MacArthur Park magician, watching little kids get sold off into transactions that shouldn't be done. Oh yes, he just said it. Dude falling out because he getting so drunk because a Crip Mac lawyer came on the show. He wanted to be down so bad. He wanted to show how much he was a Jew. He was willing to drink all the drinks until he fell out because he used to drinking Buzzball. Yes, this is the same man that said he uses meth. This is the same man that people on No Jumper during the week, like, yeah, you know, I only got one friend that does meth, and that's my boy Lush. He's like, hey, yeah, man, you know, it's hard, man, but I know how to keep it going, man. You know, you got to keep it to a simple diet, man. Don't go too far over the edge, bro. So we finna get into Lush, the No Jumper dope fiend. And we finna get into his relationship because the last time I seen him, he was getting on his girl, trying to talk about what kind of drugs and stuff she used. So this is her chance to get back. Shout out Political Street News. When you first came on, you was goofy as hell. And you still is goofy as hell. And I still can't respect nobody that ain't got no face to their voice. But it still is, just like you said, Bombity Records. But where you get Bombity from? You over here stealing content from the gang members? I don't like that. So we on Political Street News too. Until you show your face, you's a fraud too. But you got some little content. So since it's all fun and games, let's fun and game. Lush and his girl. Let's hear it.
I deserve better than this shit. I deserve, and when I, all of y'all gonna be like, yeah, they gonna be having this with me. They
I ain't gonna hold it up the time, but to check out the boy. Check how he coming though, in the dark.
Holding a buzzball. They gonna knock down MacArthur, James MacArthur.
This your boy. Let me see.
What's the wire with the politicians? Did Lush drink the last buzzball that broke the camel back?
Huh?
Nah, that couldn't be it. Baby didn't leave
And
because of that.
Hefe, maybe much he can't
Lush was
see.
paying off his drug debts with her settlement money. 30 boy down a drain. Steph Curry. He was lying to her saying they was finna get a new spot. She was buying furniture and everything. He probably did have that in the plans. Things just took a detour. Because he got high. Lush outed her for being a construction paisa worker Scotty warrior. She ain't like that at all. Now she on a tour. A cold press run to put Lush in his place. Lush claims she whooped on him and tortured him, but he never left her. She said the only torture for him was picking his clothes up off the floor and taking a shower with a loofah. She said, bro, you're not just gonna let the water hit your back. I fell out laughing.
Yeah, she said he just let the water hit his back. He don't even use the loofah.
She can do that by herself.
Yo, girl.
Lush said it's all the Clippers on Instagram and all the bloggers' fault. He right to an extent, but don't act like you're the couple in the spotlight or something. Like paparazzi just jumping out the bushes. It's 2 Clippers that reposted dumb shit that you be saying on podcasts about the woman you land next to at night. I don't know if you're gonna be alright, man. Adam might have to check him into this 80-second rehab.
Give you guys a few anecdotes, and after that, I'm backing up. I'm not going
Look
to
at
mention
her.
too much on them.
Look at this girl, bro.
Lush, there was a point in
Look
time
at
where
this girl, bro.
I had won a lawsuit, and I got $30,000.
That's Lush girl. Come on,
I made the
man.
mistake of telling Lush.
You can't
And
when
tell
me
I
that
told
ain't some
Lush, he misused my
weirdo.
money and started paying back a drug dealer he owed money to.
Oh, shit.
So, imagine him telling me a lie to cover up another lie, and I'm buying furniture and I'm thinking we're about to move into this place, and we're not moving into no place. He has me at an Airbnb playing me the whole
Check
time.
him out.
And I still stuck through. I still stood with him. There's times where he'd show up too, and say things or whatever and like cause a scene. The cops showed up. I still stayed with him. There's times he's seen me at my downest when I told him, bro, I'm not well. I'm not, the paradigm is flipped. Like, it was me that had the issue. I still stuck through with him, even though, like, I told him, bro, I don't feel like this is. There's a time he didn't have nowhere to go. I stuck through with him.
Oh,
So
wait.
I wasn't there for, like, the highlight part, the part people like, I was there for the part where he wasn't shit. Like, he's walking around getting made fun of, and me too. And I guess we're troll bait, but that's just
We're
because we're
troll
willing to put
bait.
our lives, like,
Out there.
with no filter. Yeah, it's just right there, bro. Don't try on my doorstep. Like, no, leave your shoes out there. Y'all coming in. When he brings back his little, like, friends from the park, I'm like, no, no, no.
Oh.
Friends from MacArthur
Bro,
Park.
he has homies that are lost in the park right now, and I don't care where your journey is, bro. But if you step foot in my home, try to be getting better.
He's doing federal?
Not no more. I don't think so.
She said, not no more?
Oh, shit.
He's not doing fit no
if you're
more?
doing press pills, you're obviously doing Fetty. So
I'm gonna pay
there was
for
a
lunch.
time,
I'm
bro.
gonna call him.
There was a time I would look
Just call
into
him.
his eyes, and it looked like he had double
Tell him about
pupils.
it.
Like,
Damn,
couldn't.
Lush.
That, like, it's just he's so lost. It's like, who are you underneath all that? But he's so far gone. It's like an echo of him. I see ripples. Like, I couldn't.
Now, once again, this lady is Lush's girlfriend from the beginning of YouTube to now. She was there when he got fired from Adam 22, when he was moping on the couch, he didn't want to move. Then, once when he I guess he fresh got out of jail or some kind of rehab or something. Just check back. It's only a couple months. It's maybe like a month or two of recap before Brick Baby went to jail. It was only like 2 to 3 months before Brick Baby got caught for the RICO that Lush came back to the scene, chunky, healthy, looking like he went to the pen or something. You know how people get out the pen looking like healthy. You be like, damn, boy, you need to stay doing this. That's how Lush looked. Then once he got on No Jumper, he started messing with Brick Baby. Brick Baby and him, it was so high on the live. They even said, yeah, man, we ain't popping the pills, man. This, and that. They said what they pop. You do the research. I ain't here to tell. But they said they do what King Pill t-shirts be saying all the time. So yeah. So then they started laughing about it, and then they started getting trolled on the internet. So as time go by, we see him on the internet fall out, drunk, like I said, from Crip Mac lawyer that was getting him his deal at court, all the way to the present day. Lush has never made a good impression. Lush has always been a glazer. But to get the revelation of you to this day, still go pull up and chill with people you call homies at MacArthur Park? Boy, listen. If your homies is doing any kind of chilling at MacArthur Park, you need some new ones. Then she talking about how they come in the house. Now, these are some filthy mother lovers as it is. Go do your research. Go look up anything involving MacArthur Park right now. And there's going to be footage of people on electric scooters, bicycles, and they're going to show you what's really going on today in the swap meet right in and outside MacArthur Park. Mind you, somebody just got RIP at a halfway house that's across the street from MacArthur Park. People get found missing in the pond and in little trapways at MacArthur Park. People give out IDs to people that are not legal around MacArthur Park. People give out fake social security numbers outside MacArthur Park. The lady said, King Peel said when he had all that cotton on the side of his mouth, I forgot what show he was, but T-Rail and what's his name? T-Rail and the other dude from Troubles, Smack, they was trolling him because he had that big old cotton on the side of his mouth. Like, you already know his mouth dried up and he just, yeah, man. One time my girl, she took me to the swap meet down there and, yeah, man, she was telling me about how this little kid, this little boy, man, it was so sad. Like he was there with this lady, and she was, sending him off. And I seen him walk off with this white guy. He was like a punk rocker, and she said she sells him off to guys, and this, and I was just stuck. I didn't know what to do. I don't know. Like she told me, if I do try to involve the authorities, which you was thinking about snitching, just like Adam 22 with the feds. Hey, yeah, this is a federal bureau. Yeah, we're is there Adam? What's his last name? Graham Mason there. Yeah, one moment, please. Hello. Yeah, is this Adam Graham Mason? Yeah. Of Adam 22 No Jumper? Yeah. Hey, do you have that footage of this and that with such and such the guy called Brick Baby, what they call his real name? Yeah. Well, could you drop this off? Because I think I need to talk to my lawyer. So he's gonna call WAC and he's gonna call his lawyer, and that's how I go about. So anybody on there is just bad, bad, bad. You think Lush was sit in anybody's county jail for too long without doing this? Now, we already got dudes that got girlfriends, kids, whatever they got, fast life, rapping, whatever. They want to go home because they just want to go home. But then you got them other people that do gang drugs and they want to go home tonight. You know what I mean? Tonight, Woody style, Lil Woody style. Okay, man, if I give y'all the information, can y'all promise I'll be out of here by 12? Woody, woody, woo, woo. Yeah, they'll be in there trying to, let's make a deal. This is Lush's friends. This is what's going on at No Jumper. Now, you see, No Jumper used to be straight neighborhood crippin'. They used to have Conrad from the Ave. They used to have Brick Baby. They used to have Crip Mac. They used to have Spody Face. They used to have 4 Extra. They used to have X4. They used to have Doty 6. You see all them neighborhoods that used to be there? Used to be there. Then you had the Hoover Wave, which was real short. And it bled out the Hoover and the neighborhood stuff. Now you got Jefe, don't matter what the checks say. And it's always going to work. Why? Because the A-Trays and the families, I don't care what these brothers tell you on the internet. Nah, we ain't like that. Nah, we didn't click up like that. Use a click damn lie. That's what y'all was doing. Facts. People in these chats ain't telling no lies on y'all. Y'all both ran to each other because y'all both needed a hug and saving. The 6-0s was kicking y'all butts, and we was kicking y'all butts. And I ain't gonna even lie, man. When we was beefing with the families, nigga, we had seen some 6-0s, and we be over in the same area, and they knew we was on the same shit. Why? Because some of them was my relatives, and I'm looking like blood, and they look like cuz. Same helmets. Yeah, that's when the alliance came. But, I ain't gonna put person, place, or thing. But that's how I know it's a fact. We got head nods, not head taps. We was over there looking for niggas. Facts. That's why I know about that. Sewell moving and grooving. I seen it on the wall. Like, red. How you gonna put red spray paint and blue spray paint next to each other on the same wall? What the? Let's get back to Lush. We got Sidebar and Jefe. We gonna get on him too. We ain't forgot you.
Gone, it's like an echo of him. I see ripples. Like
we on Lush. His girlfriend roasting him.
Well, why don't you stop him, fool, before
you don't think I've tried? Bro, you don't think I've tried? I physically tried to stop it, try to leave. Like, there's no... The only other thing I can do... And
you guys gotta move from there.
Yes.
That's what you guys gotta do.
Hold on, I've been said that.
You guys gotta move from there.
I feel like MacArthur Park has served its arc, but now I need to retrieve Lush somewhere else.
Yes.
And if I'm being shared to Ozzy...
MacArthur Park.
No, like maybe here...
You know how much it stink over there?
Need a pay raise
that water?
Because maybe he's...
Working all day?
No, maybe he's doing too much, and maybe that's where we're at, bro. Like, we're at a point where I can't be working almost like 4 or 5 jobs, and he's working.
Oh, and by the way, Lush's girl seems like she's an immigrant, because she sure talks about El Salvador a lot and coming from there. So that means you wasn't born here. We're going to get back into it, though, because she said Lush's girlfriend is a construction worker, gang. Lush's girlfriend is so much of an immigrant, She's a construction worker. I see why she do Bristol blood.
This, and we're in MacArthur Park, and he's ODing practically, or he's having public crash.
ODing in MacArthur Park is diabolical. Do you know in MacArthur Park you could be ODing and everybody's so effed up they don't even know you ODing? Bro, they be in MacArthur Park like they got a reading rainbow program. Them people be in MacArthur Park sitting in a circle like they telling stories. Like it's an AAA meeting. But it's a down baby meeting. Everybody is shooting whatever you can think of and everything in between. And you know what I even seen them do? On the dead homies I've been down there serving before. And they was sharing the same Nizzitos. Oh God. I was so scary of Nizzitos down there. I was riding on a little electric bike. I was scared for my tires to even touch them to get bust from them nasty needles on the dead homies. We gonna get back into Lush from No Jumpers, straight out of El Salvador, construction worker, and her MEFTH habits, as well as Lush ODing in MacArthur Park. Let's get into it. Lush girl is a construction worker, gang. Construction worker?
Stuff like that. This mayor persona, people forget I created that.
Oh, you're mad now that you.
Whoa. She just said he claims to be the mayor of MacArthur Park. Don't Munchy Crunchy can't see claim to be the mayor. We gonna 10 seconds this back.
Or he's having public crash outs like that. This mayor persona, people forget I created that.
Oh, you're mad now that you created that. Fool. Come on.
She in all type of shape.
Instead of being a resident
she can beat him.
Park, which I started getting tired of, it went from cocaine bot to I'm a junkie, I'm a self-proclaimed bitch.
Cocaine. Run that back. Hold on. She just said he claimed to be the bot.
What? You're the mayor of that shit. Get the fuck.
Level up.
No, yeah. You're representing these facts. Why are you turning into this? Oh. You're supposed to be coming out of that and being the guy wearing the suit. How do you become the hobo in the suit?
Wow.
So there's a level of.
It's safe to say you were the brains then.
No, he has the brains. He's
Look at
absolutely
Lush
the
girl,
brains. But I am still his muse. That's why he loves me. It's because we all love our muses, whatever the musings are. It doesn't matter how.
And look at him punching in the corner. He's zooted. Look at him wiggling his leg. He on Bristol too.
You don't feel inspired. So I might be the Frida to his Diego, or I might be the Sharon to his Ozzy. That's all.
You guys are both smart as.
He said you guys are both smart as F. How y'all both smart? Y'all using Bristol. And she a construction worker.
Which, I'm sure when he's high, he probably wants to see me that way. Like he.
Well, he wants to see you that way.
To his level, right?
No, because hold on, it's not just him anymore. There's the spirit of MacArthur Park. There's these spirits on him, and I don't know if people believe this. I very much.
The character of limpia, güey. He never apologized to you, but he says you torture him every morning or every 10 seconds. You wake him up. You shoot him and push him around. He's sorry.
Do you know what luscious torture is? Is A4 when you wake up, make sure you make the bed and pick up your clothes.
Oh, that's what you think it is, fool. You're probably like, what's up, best
for him, torture is folding his shirt, being accountable, washing with the loofah.
Wow.
Little things, bro.
Washing with the loofah.
Just regular grown man stuff, huh?
Why people do not like to wash up with loofahs?
Got to be more careful.
But you're not just gonna let the water hit your back.
You got the little iPhone things going on, little iPhone plugs going on, your diggery.
A good woman's gonna come in and look at her man and watch his cleanly habits and shit.
He says he does the laundry.
He has to.
He has to.
He better.
He better.
Dishes, you don't do that?
Oh, I wash the dishes, I cook, I do all that. But after a 6 to come in and look at her man and
she said he has to. He better.
Habits and shit.
He says he does the laundry.
He has to.
Oh, yeah.
He better.
You don't wash his dishes?
I told you, Lush. Your girl just said, bro. Lush, your girl just said, you do the dishes. And then they said, oh, he does? She said, he has to. He better. I'm gonna rewind it again. Lush, if you always slammed out in MacArthur Park and your girl's a construction worker, you can't get me to believe you can whoop her. Let's hear her say this again. He has to. He better. You live with her, Lush. Facts.
The woman's gonna come in and look at her man and watch his cleanly habits and shit.
He says he does the laundry.
He has to.
Yeah.
He better.
And she said it so smooth, like he has to.
After a 16-hour shift, if I show up
this construction
and your
boot up
clothes
his
on the floor, guess who's gonna have to wash them? Not me.
Oh.
Get your shit up, bro. Let me see that on the floor.
So he's always slumped up. Military hug. So he's always just slumped up right there.
The thing is, look. When you're creative at those levels, because he's
clown
constantly
activities, and these is who y'all believe on No Jumper.
Because he's doing that all that.
They on a big podcast,
gets him so tired,
and you got a dope fiend telling you how to think about somebody else or how to mediate gang politics.
Rangers is like all that.
He's mediating gang politics, and his girl's mediating him cleaning that bathroom and washing them dishes. He better. Oh, out to
pocket. I was like, what did you take? Like, what pill are you on? What is but I can tell when he goes lucid because his eyes do this crazy look, lucid like where he's checking out. When you look at him in the God podcast, his eyes are checked out. He's just talking and rambling, and I don't think Gob even noticed. Lush is trolling hard, just entertaining this man with trolling, like, but deep level psychological troll. And I'm like, unless you know Lush, you know what he's doing right now.
I get it. I'm a difficult person to be with in that capacity for extended periods of time. I don't wish it upon anybody. However, I have tried.
Difficult ain't even the word where she said you be passed out in the house. Difficult? You wash and clean the bathroom and the dishes? That means you so effed up when you get that no jumper check. You face forward in the ground, just like you were at no jumper. When everybody took that video of you, Lush, with your booty in the air, and you had your bare face on the no jumper floor. Yeah, man, that was a bad look. Yeah, Lush. She's telling us that video that you laid out at no jumper with your face comfortably on that ground. On the dead homies, I ain't putting my face on the ground, nigga. I'm so Inglewood, nigga, I'm gonna go down like this before I go down like that. Nigga, I ain't never even slept on the county jail floor when we was waiting for our bunks for a week. And that's when niggas was getting gangster. Hey, homie, I'm gonna need these 2 seats. And me and the homie, I'll sleep out. And then he be up looking around. He sleep out. Yes, we need these 3 seats. And we gonna get the thumping. Even if we gotta go to the hole first. We go to the hole first. At least we get a bed, nigga. Facts. Put your face down on a no jumper floor. Okay, and then let's think of this. Chat, do y'all remember when somebody was talking? No, that was back on Fig, where they was trying to have a fake play about somebody not cleaning up the shop, like somebody not cleaning up the floor, but that was a Smack and T-Rail running a play when his T-Rail and his girl was trying to say Smack don't clean up and blah 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 blah. But can you imagine? Have you ever been to a white person house? I'm just saying. I have friends from the Bay that's white, all the way to Laguna Niguel, Orange County, Tustin, Lake Forest, Irvine. Did I say Tustin? Yeah. So I have white friends. Simi Valley, Northridge, Canoga Park, Thousand Oaks. I got people, white friends. But you know one thing. They don't really keep up their shoe game like that. What's the deal for Show TV? You seen CC get on whack viciously. We're going to get on that too. But have you ever been to white people's house? They don't really keep up their shoes. Like, they'll get some brand new Air Force Ones and let them go bad and don't even think about cleaning them. You go to their house, it's a lot of Budweisers, but it sure is a stack of dishes. Now, I ain't going to go so bad to say I see roaches. No, I'm not talking bad about the culture. But they don't have the cleanest of floors. Or the mentality as young white men that I've seen, this is just This is just based on my 41 years of knowing skaters that's professional that I just got told yesterday, hey, dude, Tony who? Hawk. Tony Hawk? No, I don't know Tony Hawk. My brother's like, man, that nigga's a famous skateboarder. This is my brother's if I'm 41, my brother's like 33. He was like, yeah, Tony Hawk. I was like, the little tall white boy who was skateboard. He's like, yeah, he's a millionaire. I was like, nah. Man, I started looking up Tony Hawk, man. I just found out I knew Tony Hawk, bro. I did not know I knew Tony Hawk, bro. You know what kind of different say less I could go into right now? Tony Hawk, I could tell a fact. Went into his mama house. His mama had a stepdad. It's a big old house. He had to sit around a big old like half circle couch in the kitchen. And his perfect example, his whole refrigerator. His mom alcoholic and allegedly, and her boyfriend allegedly. And he didn't use the car. He used the bike to go to Vons and Ralph's to go get the beers. It always with Budweiser filled up in the refrigerator, and it was always Blue Moons. Facts. But the floor was still dirty. Tony Hawk's shoes, he ain't never. That's why I said I know what I know. Bro, they had a nice proper house, cars, all that, but they don't keep the floor clean. Tony Hawk wasn't even taking showers like that. We be like, blood. My brother was saying, cuz. I was like, man, why you saying that? He was like, man, I just be fucking with the Crips out here. But he was clowning though, because it was some Orange County Crips from Deuce Trey Gangsta Crip. And I used to clown him like, nigga, I got my J's on. I could be from y'all hood. They was like, oh, cuz, stop playing with the set. They was Deuce Trey Gangsta Crip. I was like, nigga, I got Jordans on. I can get put on today. They was like, cuz, come on, cuz. Yeah, facts. Facts. But just like I said, Lush, your girl is putting belt to ass right now. The same way we seen you fall out drunk on no jumper floor is the same way she said you be in the house. And I know if you use certain type of gang drugs, sometimes you MIA. Can't come to work, can't leave the house. Why you always look so flush, pale, looking like straight out of a casket? You ain't getting your vitamins. You probably ain't ate a burger in 2 days. No, you can't hate though, because if she hating, Lush threw her name out there first. Fact or fiction? Lush threw her name out there first. So, just like my dad said, if you see two people arguing in the distance, a man and a female, and he yelling and she yelling, who's the bitch? Facts. No. That's the thing about females these days. And then you gotta think. You saying how can she do this? How can she do that? How could she smoking a goddamn drug? She talking about smoking Bristiana with that dude. And talking about staying with him when he don't take showers. She said he take showers and let the water run and don't use the loofah. You know why she know you don't use the loofah? Just like my mama used to say when I used to brush my teeth and wash my face in the morning. She'd be like, T, did you brush your teeth before school? I'm like, yeah. Then she'll go in there, she'll check my toothbrush, and then she'll say, boy, you didn't wash your face. Your talent here, bone dry. Lying like a mug. But that's when I was in 5th grade, 2nd grade, 1st grade doing ish like that. After that, I was like, my mama had me up on some game because I do want to get this stuff out my eye so I could probably get some girls that look presentable in class. Don't look like a crackhead that we seen this morning that we had to wait for to get out our trash can for the fucking recycles. And yeah, my mama was nice. She Indian. She used to wait for them niggas. Like they had priority in our trash can. But it was all a community. They still wasn't into snitching on black people. But back to Lush, man. We can't revert, man. We slide through YouTube streets, man. I might be on here like academics, 12 hours straight. I don't know. I'ma just keep looking at the charge, and I might just keep flipping the charge, and just keep flipping the charge, and just keep flipping it. Facts. Tired of these internet dudes. How y'all gonna take some gang from Lush? Oh yeah, he's a real good rapper. Yeah, he's really a solid dude. From Munchie and Hefe. Yeah, you guys are one of by far the best podcasters ever on YouTube. Man, suck a nigga dick or something. Damn, that's what you doing? Suck a nigga dick or something. Damn, nigga. Oh, bobblehead. Lush. And then, but he said, yeah, there's some solid individuals. Yeah, I could just tell by your aura. How can you tell anything when you always high as a fly? Shut your ass up, Lush. You're not a factor. You're a fiend. Let's continue. While your girl roast you. This is roasting time.
However, I have tried to be and show up as the best version of myself for the entirety of this relationship.
Yeah. I just been relaxing on it, but now I got time for it. Hit me up on Insta. We're gonna do it. Cause I sure wanna talk about WAK 100 and Big CC. Cause I been wanted to jump on with CC a long time ago, and we can get the picking down. I could go with you and CC, and we could talk about all them bloods that be with WAK 100. They know me. Bodyguard, all them entourage that he with CC and them. And it's because they don't know I know what I know what I know, bro. We can run it up. We can run it up on WAK for shit show. And I bet you when we get in his ass, WAK gonna say, Neptune the go. We got the paperwork, bro. We got the on power rule. On power rule, we got the paperwork on Neptune the go. I was just waiting on it. I was just waiting on it. See, he shouldn't have put my blood on blood. I know all them. I know Donut. I know Third. I know Ray J out the closet. I know all them. This relationship, man, I've been nothing but trying. First of all, let's just like talk about some basic logistical things. I've been one to roast all those relationships. You know, when they see me, I'm be like, and tell me I wasn't in the pen like that when I was in the pen with you. Shut your ass up. And they be like, yeah, Neptune was doing this. Neptune was rolling it. Yeah, Neptune did beat up Red Bull. Yeah, I beat the brakes off of Red Bull. Munchie B. Red Bull, when I got smoked by the stink team, whooped him. And took the phone. In the B-Brazy type cell. Took his cell phone. And I'm not like, yeah, bitch, you gotta clean up after me. Munchie? It was never like that. Come on, man, I got your guy Red Bull with the pop, and he was knocked out. It wasn't a fade. He was knocked out. Blood was sleep. Gone. Out of there. Toodles. I could have got some peanut butter. It's just kind of common sense.
She said that man was bringing his friends back from the park. They can't say he ain't grounded. Same old Lush. He was showing hospitality because old boy had the party packed that night. She wasn't going for that shit at all, though. I guess they've been together for a while. I think they're gonna double back and make it right. She just wanted to get some get back. Lush been the butt of the jokes forever in the No Jumper universe. Now his personal life and his relationship being butchered up too. I don't see how he don't spiral out of control from this recipe. He finna take a blast from the past and land in the future. I hope he shake back, man. If Adam is the friend we all know he ain't, he gonna keep on rubbing it in his face. Get your boys some help. Let me know what y'all think, man.
I know what I...
Red man with the 30 ball, or she was in
Trash shoulder.
I don't know, I wasn't there.
I don't know. I don't really like my Google people. The new one, I don't really like it, man. They say it's supposed to be good with all the camera stuff. I think iPhones is the best. I'm just, just public service announcement. You know what I mean? All right. Who we up on next? I got a couple of people up in here I'm roasting. Who else y'all want me to speak on? Oh, we got Munchie B with we got Munchie B with Baby Braves, right? We got the peanut butter man with the booty monster. Now, it's allegations on both. Like I said, I was there in the county jail when that stuff happened to Munchie. Ain't no alleged. And I don't know too much about the B Brave stuff. All I know is, bruh, you got DP while you in prison, and as a grown man, you over here telling the world and proud about getting DP'd in prison. What type of reputable person gonna say they doing a good deed and you already doing wrong by being a gang member, but how you gonna get chastised by being wronger than wrong? The gang is already wrong, and then they chastise you for being wronger. Don't make sense. You got boo bop, and then you over here talking about who good people, who bad people. So now we finna check out this Munchie B, and as I go through my timeline, we'll make it all the way, or auntie, whatever you want to call that trick. I don't respect none of them. Period. Here we go. Nah, we ain't listening to no story, bro. And that music, I don't like his music. Let's get to it.
All right, look, this is what we gonna do.
I do not like Munchie music. It's like a Draco type. He too Draco.
See what this brackhead talking about, right? After I'm done with the stop and go thing with this weirdo,
This is Munchie B talking
shit.
about Baby Braves. So
I'm gonna
now you
continue,
get
you know what I'm
Neptune
saying, to
Lagoon live,
narrate
no
and let
cut,
y'all
no
know what's
edit,
going
and I'm gonna
on.
watch
You know
my
what I'm saying?
words. And I'm watch
Go
me
ahead,
do it
bro.
live like academics. But
Hey
my
man,
cousin is
you
still
already
gonna give
know.
me it's
Tapping on
space.
the
You gotta
whole
have
shows we
spaces
going
between it.
crazy.
I got
JM.
this. Watch. I can
Hey
do it
look,
live. I'm a grown
I
ass,
don't want no
you know.
problems. I ain't starting nothing on Wells, but after this, I know it's about to be on Wells. It's on. Look,
I know Damo all
Inglewood
that.
with it. Damo, I don't care.
I told you, Damo.
On Bloods, you can protect people that's bad people's all you want to. I don't care. On Lanes, you knew he was bad people. It's crazy when the gang of people know. It's crazy when the gang of people hide like a known snitch. So look, JM, let me tell you how this go. On Bloods, on the who's, on DOB, I throw people on here that's been in my life that I know that I ran into on Bloods I done got down with that then did some Mark said, you know what it is.
Damo.
On
GM. Man, I should say, man, look, I done went from
GM,
jail bars
right now, what happened
to
is
wooden
it's
bars
crazy.
in the window.
I'm still processing
Damo.
what's going on right now. Damn.
On GM.
Because
I done went to jail cell bars to wooden bars in the window.
Laughing and I'm
Damo.
bro, and I'm like, never this nigga ain't do this. GM. So look, OLs. And this is another thing if you accept bad peoples. Let me take this off. This is another thing. If you accept bad peoples on Bloods,
you bad peoples, man. You got DP for talking too much on the internet. You bad peoples, gang.
Alright,
But it's like, we gonna listen to this BS.
Hey, look,
But I'm gonna call it BS. Just say less. And if I was on the yard, brazen me. Boy, if I'm internet,
peoples,
boy, I be owning.
Because this dude deal with bad peoples.
Facts.
For sure. And I'm gonna get into
They said C-Star was bad people,
You know what I'm saying?
but that just he say, she say. So due to the YouTube guidelines, it's alleged. But they said C-Star used to hide behind who? Foley, the peanut butter man.
Many yards, turned down phase, and been beat on.
A lot of people be turning into people with people, but
he
not by
sat there and
themselves.
ignored the chat when they bring this dude GB up. He act like he see everything else. He don't see none of that. Bro,
Okay, this the breakdown with GB. GB is the official, and this sounds so burnt out to even say. GB is the official Baby B Braids Selly. You feel me? Like, so during that whole time, a lot of people used to get at Baby Braids and say, why you got this extra dude? You know what I mean? They used to be roasting. They used to be like, who is this dude in the background always with the man, I used to be on Baby B Braids with the tee. Have y'all ever tripped off of Braids when he get to laughing or he like, that's his giggle. I ain't never heard a grown man giggle. That's Baby B Braids. That's kind of feminine. Tee. Tell me y'all ain't heard that on the Who's Who. Baby B Braids like, yeah, I'm finna get into it. Tee. Boy, that was a little squeeze of a little poot of a zesty. Like your little cheeks did that little poot, like, yeah. That was a squeeze of zesty, like, tee. I ain't never heard no gangster dude tell a story and then be like, tee. That's what Baby B Braids be on. But that's neither here nor there. Yeah, that's neither here nor there. But at the same time, Baby B Braids had GB in the cell, and everybody used to say he bad people, he's bad people. Nobody ever knew, but you never talked about him for a long time. So it was on the chopping block for a long time. So I guess now, him and Munchie been having it back and forth since forever. And it's very encouraged by behind the scenes that they had beef in the streets, just like he don't want to go too far. Munchie B don't want to go too far with me on live because he know we bloods from Inglewood and I could hit where it hurt. You know what I mean? Ain't no telling where the conversation can go, because I could mess around and really throw it in his face where somebody got slimed out somewhere and it's a real fact and he ain't getting up. You know what I mean? So and there's neither here nor there, but I ain't even finna get into the scoreboard, but we know that too. Anyways, moving right along. So Baby B Brave's been tickling his little feet. Like I said, this is my answers. Once I get my little switcher, I'm gonna get that ding, 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 just like the little cartoons. Tickling around, didn't want to answer about GB. So we finna get into it. And the war never ends. It's just some back and forth. But like I said, we gonna be the judge and juror on this podcast. We gonna see. I'm gonna say what I say, and what I say ain't gonna be foul. It is what it is. Like, if you're looking for me, just like I told everybody else, get in line. Like, what you looking for me? Or you heard? Get in line. Everybody trying to, you know what I mean? I'm trying to too. So get in line.
None of that. Bro, they talking about dorms. They talking about facilities. This dude there, bro, he rolled it up like a sleeping bag. And so what's your definition of bad peoples, man? I'm going to let this Zark keep going.
So he said, for what I just heard, that GB rolled it up from somewhere. Let's continue.
All right, keep pushing.
When I was in the county, dead homies, I run into somebody from Inglewood. Shout out to my Inglewood homies on Bloods.
Hit that like button, hit that subscribe.
To my real ones on dead homies. I run into to somebody from Inglewood families, dead homies. He got the set whacked out in his hand, Bob. On Wells, he got the NFL, Tiny Pen, whatever, on Bloods. Me and Blood hit in the court tanks. Soon as I seen him, I see he got the set whacked out on his hand. I brace him. I tell him we got a swab. I get up on him on Blood. So boom, that's that. JM, stuff goes on in about life. You hear people's name, boom, boom. Dead homies. Now, for the last 2 weeks, people been sending stuff to my DM, and I've been investigating, I've been looking, I've been like, blood, I don't want to do it, but I'm like, you know what? I already said nobody is spared. We in the city with it on Bloods, and we worldwide. Dead homies, it ain't getting no smarter.
Man, why this fool sound so excited? Hey, you think you eating off of this, huh? He think he blasting a straight trophy. Look at you. Man, wow, man. This shit is weird, man. This nigga's like, he excited, bro. On Inglewood, bro. All right, keep going.
He said he excited. He is, though. I don't know why he be smiling when he be out with somebody. That's what's going to get you got.
If I put one of mine's on here, dead homies, nobody getting speared. So look, this ain't no bias. This is a game channel with no bias.
I'm glad he don't say it like Ed Hefe. Ed Hefe be saying bias. What the? He made bias Spanish. Y'all ever tripped on Ed Hefe? He be like bias. He be murdering words. He is not a commentary.
But look,
He
Leon.
He be making up words. He ghetto as hell.
GM.
Bias.
Bad to the bone.
I don't want to be biased. He be like, Hefe, that's not a word, bro. What the hell is bias?
Pen.
He didn't put the Spanish, like, I know you from LA, but you ain't got to make it Spanglish, bro.
He already got some,
sound like old Puerto Rican.
Some cover-ups going on. But look, the homie get up on me in my DM right now. He get up on me. He say, blood, I've been trying to get up at you with you. I said, what's happening? He like, nigga.
Man, say it.
You want to get up on you.
That's why I don't like watching Who's. He takes forever to tell a story. He be stretching the money.
If I'm talking about
he be buying seconds just babbling.
Y'all
ever trip on Baby Brave? He take 20 minutes to tell one BS story. I don't want to see you make oatmeal and roll your cigarettes.
Cases unless I know the person.
Them things is skinny. They pinheads.
Like, come on, guys. Basically got the upper hand. That, like, you know what I'm saying? Like on the dead homies, my boy telling me to throw that nigga on there. He told on me type shit. You know what I'm trying to say? So anyway.
Hey, look, I was thinking about how to go about this shit, right? Because, like you said, somebody hit him and said somebody want to get with you, know what I'm saying, X, Y, Z. All right. So, and from what I know, this dude trying to get back in, you know what I'm saying? He trying to get released, bro. And, you know what I'm saying? He gonna see what I'm saying right now. And I don't know if this is the smartest thing to do, you know what I'm saying? You know, he trying to, I don't know, man. This is stupid right here, man, on so many different levels, bro. Oh, boy, that shot this work. He know the deal. He know what I'm saying right now. You know what I'm saying? But why you so excited, though? And you talking about, oh, boy, he got...
Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button.
you know where we from, you earned them type of tattoos, right? Okay. All right, keep going.
Please. But us, this nigga from Mad Ass said, throw him on here. So what happened was, Dead Homies, what I'm reading, GM, this before I talk to the peoples. Let me tell you what I'm reading. I'm reading GM 109th Street, Critton Leon. No, Critton. Criton. Dead Homies. Let me let that sit in for a minute before I blow it down and make a wick.
Blow it down. Your shit too little to blow down.
On 412 too. 6800 Hollywood Boulevard. On Waynes. Let me. Before I make this wick, I want you to tell me what happened on that day. On Blood. And your homies was with you. On Blood Game. The cold part about it is, they say the blind man, it was the blind, you know what I'm talking about? Blind man know what happened. Dead homies on here popping about lies. What happened that day? On GM. When it went bad. If people start telling, I'm going to tell you ass what happened right now. As soon as I make this damn wig. On 412 and roll up. Tell your ass exactly what happened. Pause. Hey, man, he be making hard to react to this shit with all this smoker shit, man. He sniffling and taking cigarette breaks and eating oatmeal. Hey, bro, get to it, bro. God damn. Jeez. Get to it, DeAndre. Fuck. All right, keep going. Fact, for the peoples that see me, you know I gotta put the light, make the wick. I'm blessed.
There you go, wasting time.
Y'all see me?
There you go, wasting time.
Y'all see me? Dead homies, you know I be showing.
Can y'all see me? Shit. Who cares about you popping a socket to get your light? We got these, brother.
Dead homies with the pencils. Take it off. Bye.
Only time we use electricity when we using these, brother. Sheesh. Who is you flossing on?
So look.
So, about to blow it down, brother.
Hey, what's up with your peoples? I say, who my peoples? He say, man,
we blowing it down.
I said, who is
on
Leon?
cue.
He say, man,
we about to blow it down.
I said, from families? He said, yeah. I said, never. What happened? This a minute ago. I said, never. What happened, man? They said, man, you know what happened, man. On Blood Gang, he bad peoples, man. On the Dead Homies, woo. Never. I say, tell the boy tap in. That's what I'm on. I say, I'm not going off nothing. Dead Homies, tell the boy tap in. And the only reason Leon ass get caught up on the who's is because on GM I know you. Dead Homies. And I know this ain't the one set whacked out gang, man. Telling. On Bloods. And your homie know you told. Munchie and all, y'all was right there, gang. When he said this shit. On Bloods, it say a gang of victims yelling and shit. I don't know who it is. All I know is I'm talking about all I'm talking about is all right, pause. Dead homies. Hey, look, and this why I'm on the dude that gave you this paperwork, bro. When he gave it to you to blast, he should have gave you some instructions on how to blast it. And Munchie was right there and screaming, why you lying, bitch? Weirdo. Idiot. For one, nigga, where's some paperwork on Munchie at, bro? Why am I on your title? And you obsessed, bro.
Yeah, that's what I was tripping on.
Look,
why is Munchie in his title,
though? I don't give a fuck what you blast. Your bum ass is on Instagram tomorrow.
He did Munchie on
the Man, blast that shit
he
like
put Munchie name on Hangout. He was talking about Hangout, how he told on somebody, weirdo. But Munchie name was at the front of the thing.
Over there bouncing around the
that's how you know he blind. He just be putting stuff on there.
I don't give a fuck. Chip him. Fuck you talking about, you weirdo? Now, I want to know what's bad people's, because
yeah, I gotta side with Munchie this time. Hey, it sound bad, but
hey, could somebody find one of these neighborhood cribs that can get on here and say that they marked me out or I turned down a fade? Hey, Google one of these niggas, please. Find one. Hey,
I'm down there begging Tiny Mushy, hey, leave KS alone, bro. Tiny Mushy came to KS cell, told him, cut him all out his name, told him how he go beat on him and shit, and he go get down it. And what KS do? He get up out of there and go to the school dorm. Nigga, we bangers over here. I don't. Voboy told. Hey man, look, you gotta worry about your homies,
Clown
bro.
activity, huh?
That dude, one dub, told on my
Clown
little
activity.
homies, bro. He told on the
Foul
homie
on the
G2,
play.
told on Tag, and he's still
Four
on
of 'em.
Fig.
Foul
Why
on the
y'all
play.
not doing none of that, dude?
Goofy activity going on. Clown activity going on.
I'm perplexed. I'm confused. On IFG, I beat the fuck out of one of your big homies on the period.
Watch Munchie do this.
Lanes.
Watch Munchie do this.
Very easy.
Clown activity.
We're
gonna watch Munchie do some clown activity.
Antics,
you gotta put these kind of gloves on when niggas be doing that clown activity. Like him and Braves.
Ask Cube Ball from Mafias. He was there.
Cue Ball.
Put one of your homies down. Very easy.
Whoa, Cue Ball.
I don't want
Shout
to
out
hear
Cue
who
Ball.
told. What about Munchie? We'll talk about me. I don't care about none of that. You putting shit on GM off. Anybody Munchie out? Man, niggas ain't gonna do nothing. What? I seen GB Big Homie on 2 different occasions.
I think Cue Ball still in the pen.
It was good vibes. It was handshakes and daps.
Cause I seen him in reception and he had like 10 years. All good. And that wasn't 10 years ago.
Nothing. Weirdo.
We was in
Devil Lane bitches in the hood every
Wasco
week.
reception.
Throwing ass and getting hit. Man, you just in that cell miserable, bro.
With Nina Boy, brother, rest in peace. No good. From Brims that got R.I.P.
I'm saying, I knocked this out.
Yeah, shout out Cue Ball. I don't think he out. He had like 10 years.
Shout out to on Hollywood and that day.
He might have just got out. He ain't nice. And he paperworked out the game. He ain't just no regular blood. When he go in there, he got to be a prison blood too. I was like, oh wait. I didn't even want to ask. Like, you know what I'm saying? Certain stuff, I'd be like, you already know what's up with me, bro. You already know. I'm just a regular street. I'm going home that way. I came in from the game. I'm leaving from that. I ain't joining nothing else.
And shit, I
that was what it was.
Up in the MAG, full out. I'm dummy.
No way.
Fuck Tiny Pen, I don't give a fuck. And you notice when you beat him up and you said the story, I didn't say nothing about it because I don't give a fuck.
Now, this how you know Munchie and his feelings. Flag on the play. Got to put the gloves on. Hold on. This how you know Munchie. Flag on the play. Baby Braves then got you so turned up, right? Baby Braves from a jail cell with the mind games of the people in prison during that time, because it's all mind games, got you on live telling the whole world F your homies. Flag on the play. Clown activity. Gotta put the gloves on. I think I might just start keeping these in my lives. Just gotta keep these gloves, because when I see the clown activity, y'all on some Mickey Mouse. Hold up. Foul. Munchie, you the mayor. And you telling me that this prison dude that got a bazillion years that can't touch nobody unless you put yourself in that position, and the state of California puts you on that same yard, which he ain't and you ain't got nothing to do with, why would you go back and forth? He blowing it down. He eating oatmeal, honey bunions. He on a yard with the freshest $60 shoes. And they shooting dice with tore up cards that they use again for chips when they go play poker, Texas Hold'em and all that. You got this dude with that concrete square wall where he can't even see down the street. But he can see farther than your blind butt. You over here, F-Pen. I don't give a F about that. Pen might have a cousin that you is cool with, or a homie that you is cool with. And it goes back to the clown activity of how you got popped on in your dome. You ain't the mayor. Munchie can't see. You are the clown with clown activities. You just said F your homie, which you probably did back in the day, to where your homie came back and knocked your sloppy toppy. You got a blessing, because God could have sent you to the upper room. And you still here saying F somebody else from your hood, because I don't mess with them. Everybody don't mess with you. So you saying if they don't mess with you and they from your hood, they can't be from your hood? Ah, man, you ain't like that. You didn't start families, bro. You know how many rumbles and tumbles of fades of IFs you got to get through to say you the mayor? Let's all just think about that. Anybody grew up in LA, if you older, younger, we know a lot of turned up dudes. Mine's just happen to be older than him. Munchie would be a Bosco to me. There are 3 generations in my hood above me. I'm the 4th. No, I'm the 3rd. So, with that being said, it's some homies that's big as lions and bears that got a big debate on what you can say, but they ain't internet. So that's why it's clown activity. Gotta call the plays, and I can only stay with Braves and Munchie so long. Maybe later on in the live I'll get back to another subject, but that's only so much clown play I could get into, you know? They with the games. You just gotta call a foul, get them out the game like Apollo style, and yank them. Yank on both of them. Munchie, you can't be the mayor talking about F your homie on live, and then you talking about I'm from families to the west side all the way to Swans. Yeah, you on some prison on the street stuff, but you ain't never even been on a 4-yard, even push that line, kick you right in your bunions. And then we got this dude, Baby B Braves, getting DP, and now thinking it's so cool to show his life. He's showing shooting dice on a yard with the background of a handball of a big old concrete wall. Bro, that ain't no, you ain't blowing it down. You ain't doing nothing, bro. I don't want to do nothing you doing. That's why I went from the bar sales to the wooden sales. We checking out, we sliding off on Baby B Braves and the tomfoolery of what he got going on. But now, back to WAK 100. We gonna run y'all back to when he was with Loose Cannon, Loose Coochie Drips, which I got on live with, told him he wasn't from 6-0. You don't believe me? Go look at the Nina Boy show. That's when I blew up on the internet. I was on the Nina Boy show talking bad to Loose Cannon. I told Loose Cannon he wasn't from his hood because I know he ain't from his hood. I got 2 cousins that's from his hood, and you my worst enemy across the street. I'm from Inglewood, nigga. We ain't gotta go far to get no 6-0s, and you ain't gotta go far to get us. So I know you wasn't from 6-0. If you supposed to be a generation above or below. If I don't know you, you lying. Told him that on the Nina Boy show. Look it up. Neptune Lagoon. That's me. So when this happened, he had got into it with Big Homie CC, right? And they had got into it. I forgot what kind of, it was like some kind of like summer jam or whatever it was. It was somewhere in Vegas. And Big Homie CC had showed a clip, and WAK 100 tried to dirty the clip with his narrative because, you know, he gonna go on No Jumper or any big podcast to try to chew out what's the real. When Big Homie CC went on For Show TV, you see him in the chat. We gonna do a live later. Man, nobody wanted to watch him because he wasn't a big platform. But if Big CC go to Cam Capone, then you know he was telling the story of how he pressed Loose Cannon. Loose Cannon got behind WAK 100, and then they was acting scary. So we gonna go let him tell this story, and then we gonna go see the footage of when he pressed WAK 100 after he went on all these shows and lied. Let's get to it. This Big Homie CC and WAK 100. He said y'all got too much time online. Loose Cannon looking scary than a mug. See that? Now, bam, that ain't even it though. That ain't it. Watch, we cooking right now, right? You seen that, right? Now, you gonna bust this down. All right. Bam. Well, he went on Cam Capone. Let me show you this. Big CC, big homie CC, CC, Cam Capone. Yep. Big homie C, it gotta be some months back. I know I seen this. Bam, bam. Bingo. See if it pop up. Cam Capone, big homie CC. Real about industry, blah blah blah. Destroys WAK 100 face to face. No, that's we built it. We gotta see the old one. Where big Come on, man. Okay, here we go. Here we go.
People feel about being Muslim and being Christian. That's how we feel about the guys. That's how we. Oh, I gotta meet them. They're my brothers now. So of course, this type of hospitality I'm receiving. Oh, let me make sure we good in here. Teleport button wasn't working. That's why he was so focused on that phone. He was like, "Damn, my teleport button ain't working. How do I get out of here?" Now, people think I'm small. Niggas think I'm little. In real life.
Oh, here we go.
These artists. He went on a show and acted like he called will.i.am. will.i.am said he don't know you. will.i.am don't even answer the phone after 6 p.m.
This big homie CC, we cooking. This is how he pulled up. He defended himself on how WAK 100 Loose Cannon was trying to run a play, talking about he was scared and the Chicago dudes didn't want no smoke. You'll see.
When we seen them boys, WAK told Loose, stand behind me, Loose. Loose standing there stuck with that slow look.
He said stuck with that slow look.
And as soon as we walk up, one nigga break like this and run. WAK, Loose, they hold.
We cooking, y'all. This is Say Less. They don't like me to do it.
WAK, what's up with this, bro? And it's like, hey, nigga,
this big homie CC telling the story on Cam Capone, which led up to WAK trying to lie and say he didn't do it.
You see that footage. I'm telling them, like, man, bro, no, y'all got too much power online. This nigga fans. And I'm like, nah, bro, on Insane, bro, no. That was at the very end when these niggas knew it was not busting. Because you don't see Turn Up God. You don't see Do God. Bro, we really do this. They not finna walk on camera in front of these niggas. They finna stand over here. Do-God was standing right next to me when I made that first
Do-God, I ain't gonna lie, look, that OG Do-God, when he was going, he was on For Show TV, like I said, he wasn't getting a lot of views. He was like, man, it's an OG. He was like, man, we was just waiting on him, man. We was gonna blow some tops back, bro. Like, I don't know if he GD or whatever it is, but he was not playing about WAK. And that's the one, supposedly, that had text WAK's wife in the DM and said she had a flat booty, but we getting into it.
Down because I had to grab folks. He pulled joint out, walked right up on WAK, fingers in his face. When Do-God heard them say, we know Busta Rhymes gay, man. You can't be saying that. This shit just for content. Do-God was ready to crash right then and there. He said, these motherfucking niggas talking about this for play?
This for play.
He said, Gordo.
WAK 100 and Loose Cannon said this shit for play, the internet.
In return, God told me to leave. I'm like, nigga, we just made an agreement after we called the bail bondsman. I was going to be the one to get locked up.
You see how the stuff from way back go viral all over again? Where they meet face to face? Because WAK calls out everybody and don't stand on no business. It's all for play. So it got for play till it turned real. And now you got Loose Cannon facing a deal for 35 stankin' years. Brick baby. Oh, better do your time.
This shit.
Don't drop the soap.
They said, fuck that. We a violator, go back. They said, we only do like 3-4 years. We'll come back. They got to go today. And you just seen me on the phone with these niggas.
Hold on, wait. Now, WAK said, and again, quote, he said, I made him go take pictures. He said he made you go take pictures.
Loose Cannon said, CC, do us a favor, man. Go take a picture for the homie brand. Because when they first seen me, I was already taking pictures with fans. And I said, hold on. I said, hey, Loose, check it out. WAC say loose, keep it moving. And they got convention center security, that they own security
Convention
with the one
center.
dude who y'all talked about. They had all of this shit and did not.
The one dude who y'all talked about, which is Donut. Donut is the one, when this all happened, Donut had just spit on Aaron the plumber. Now, until I put his name on the internet, Whack was going on no jumper calling the older homie from the hood nut. He never said donut. Nobody never said donut until I said Daniel Ware's name is not nut. His name is Donut. He used to live on Regent and Inglewood Ave. I lived in between Eucalyptus and Inglewood Ave. That I know he stayed on Regent. NT Ways. So that's who he speaks of. The one that spit on Aaron the plumber. And like I said, Wack will try to hide people as long as they can, as long as he can. But if it's already out there, then he can tell Donut like, man, your boy Neptune already put your name out. I don't care. I don't care if he your bodyguard. I don't care if he big as Shamu. Boy, do you know holes can be poked out of balloons? It's a whole lot of hot air in a hot air balloon. But once the hot air get to stop being hot, it starts to deflate and fall. Anywhere it lands. Who cares? But these are the people that still do the bodyguard for Ray J and the gator what gagency. There we go. See how I gotta keep fumbling the words because I don't keep up with Ray J? Ray J has the gagency, which is violation to any gang member to be a security pressing the line for them. Donut, third. Pacoima Pyru, third. Donut from Queen Street. My hood, Daniel Ware. What is y'all doing with all them flamboyancies from the agency? Because I know, just like P. Diddy in them parties, the security guards see a whole lot of strange things because y'all travel with them. We can even see y'all. If I really want to get into it and really get into YouTube, we can start doing it like academics. I could start pulling up Ray J's live screen and I could be like, oh, that's him on the boat. Oh, that's him on the boat. Then we gonna see somebody flamboyant with a beard and a mustache and some long nails. Just having fun, making comments, and I bet y'all ain't saying nothing. Cause you gonna say, oh, I get paid. Well, security guards get paid to rap. If an incident happens, a security guard has to rat. That's your job. You just under the police. So, Donut, third, messing with WAC 100. Have y'all ever been called in to rat? You don't even gotta look at me. You don't even gotta answer that question. That's a fact. But anyway, let's move on to how Big CC punked Loose Cannon and WAC 100 months ago. And now we just hearing him pull up again and say it, and now it's viral again. How many months ago? This is 9 months ago. You know how long I've been on YouTube? 9, 10 months. So when Loose Cannon got into it with Big Homie CC, I was just going off live with Loose Cannon. And Loose Cannon, every time he seen Snoopy badass, he would tell me, hey Neptune, hey man, let's tap in. I want to go live with Snoopy badass, woo, woo, but you just got to go in there with me. I'll be like, nah, man, I got a jerk barbecue business, man. I'm working right now. Come on, man. And then he actually tried to force it, even with Whack, tried to force it, calling my phone. I didn't really know him like that, but I knew him. So Whack 100 was calling my phone, Loose Cannon calling my phone, and then Loose Cannon called me on a FaceTime. And I was like, bruh, I'm at work right now. He was like, oh yeah, we live right now. Woo. He still was trying to get his point across, and I got my point across. I said, bro, you see the homies back here? I said, you see all this food? You see my menu right here? You see all these people? I said, yeah, man, I do more than podcasting, bro. I said, I got a real life business. I said, I real life make money every weekend. Like, bro, y'all sitting at home trying to get viral off the internet. Hey, that's smooth, bro, if that's what you into. But I ain't really no internet bro like that. Woo, woo, woo. That's what I kept saying until now. Now, from 9, 10 months ago, we all of a sudden seeing Whack getting punked and he getting viral all over again for something that happened a long time ago. It's just recycled media. been knew he was a buster. That's why I know right now, if anything goes on around my timeline, I can say something on it. Cause WAK 100, we on live. Me and Spider Loc, we on live. Me and Loose Cannon, we on 2 or 3 lives. Who else? Who else? Me and Compton Rick Rock, we on a live. Who else? Who else? Old Dusty Draw Slim, way back in the dust lane, ain't making no change. Old Dirty Draw Slim, been on live with him. Who else? It's like, you know what I mean? It's like, what is it? What is it? It's just recycled media. So, like I said, we just cooking right now. We gonna get all back. Shoot, it's Saturday. We just popping it. I ain't YouTube. Get paid for this, right? Let's go.
So I got done what I was doing. We pushed right up on them. Directly.
WAK 100 and Loose
out just to show niggas. WAK was trying to use the new feature on his phone called Evaporate. So he was trying to figure out why his teleport button wasn't working. That's why he was so focused on that phone. He was like, damn, my teleport button ain't working. How do I get out of here? Because people think I'm small. I'm little. In real life, when you're in front of that 8, you see, hold on.
Now we've all seen the video on the internet with there was no sound, but there was a FaceTime with WAK and Dugar, and Dugar looked very aggressive on the phone. He was almost yelling at the phone, and WAK was looked very calm,
very humble, because he was playing.
He was carrying himself like a true senior citizen, grandfather type of person would. Mm-hmm. You know, you're a pillar in your family. You know, you have an illustrious career at driving trucks. You feel me? You're one of the most legendary CDL drivers we ever seen. You know, like, you know. And then niggas talking about he a Pyru. I never heard that before. He a Pyru? From where? You never seen him with no Pyru. The dude he had with him supposed
From
to be in
Chicago talking about WAK like that long ago.
I thought he was gonna pass out. The man, I thought he was finna pass out. The first, listen, bro. As soon as we walked up, one nigga dropped his book bag off his back, pushed people out the way, and ran. They see him run. I say, WAK, what's up with your mans? Loose Cannon say, see, WAK, I told you Cuz was a buster. So they tell him, come back.
Wow.
So he walked back, slow as hell. I'm looking like, so you niggas really was playing. Then I see the dude pulling out his phone recording. And I foiled their plan. Because none of them had no phones out when we first pushed up.
Damn.
Because it was very tense.
Yep, they thinking content. They was thinking real life.
I'm gonna give y'all some insight. We got
WAK 100 played too many games. It's all a play.
The big fella always walk out first.
That's
we
Donut.
had a situation at our studio one time.
That's Donut.
A motherfucker gets shot in front of the studio. I had to go outside and talk to the law. I had to go to court because of that. We was running a legal business. Whenever it's any type of situation, I'm the one who have to go and do the political shit.
Yep. Because you security.
We just spent a lot of money to get Dugar passport so he can get into the UK.
Sheesh.
They weren't even going to let him into the UK because he a gun offender. If it wasn't for the fact that we combat human trafficking and we got a deal with Sean Atwood and Project
talking about WAK 100,
we would not
Big
be
CC.
able to even get him in the country. They saw the guys and was on their best behavior, very nice, articulate. They was talking like me. It wasn't no Pyru, no Crip talk, nothing.
Internet.
Now WAK said, he said, Big Homie CC said your head was sweating and you were fidgeting, you were perspiring.
Because anybody who knows me, I have a constant sweat. Because I be drinking Kool-Aid.
I've been with you now, I know.
You know what's going on. Whenever I do an interview, I cut the AC on. When you and Dustin met me, I'm sweating. Because, bro, I'm always turned up. You feel me? And I be lit. You can't look at all of this torture against children, all of this violence against women, all of the torture against little boys. You cannot look at that shit without self-medicating eventually. The reason we crazy like this, we'll catch a guy red-handed and he'll beg for Jesus and God and swear to God it's not him. I didn't put in over thousands of hours of sweat equity, scouring the dark web, searching through child pornography so I can just see a cabinet in the background. So I can Google image search that cabinet so I can try to find the person. And I'm on the footage showing them, like, look, nigga, y'all saying I don't do this shit. I'm showing them, like, look, bro, I'm going to go get this lady in New Jersey next week. WAK gonna say, that's your hustle. We respect that. And I told you niggas to come get in with it. Yeah. So that's when I say
that's the part that just everybody going viral right now. WAK was supposed to go and operate with him to go save and put money in. WAK was trying to like, oh, you serious? Y'all seen the cut? That's when WAK said, oh, you was serious? He thought he was playing.
Because I did Adam 22's channel. And I told Adam 22, I'm like, nigga, Pierce Morgan trying to run a whole play on you. They got you painted as a whole pedophile. I call and get him a heads up. Yeah. But I thought it was smooth. But other weird shit started happening. People from him started calling me, trying to get my address to send me some promo packages. I'm looking like, yeah, you my address. They was trying to backdoor. Ooh. But my problem with this is this.
Adam 22?
Y'all playing for the internet. If somebody approaches me and attempts to do any type of harm to me, they're going to die in front of everybody. All this shit I talk, all of the shit I'm out here doing, you think that the guys is finna play?
Now, WAK tried to make it sound bad. He said, again, we're just quoting him. He said, man, that man, he told me he worked with the police, that you work with the police.
I told
WAK,
these bitch
come
ass
on,
niggas.
Man. WAK telling somebody else they work with the police?
If I go out and I want an active retrieval, I have to inform law enforcement what I am doing.
You're security.
If not, now you're a vigilante, and now I get no support from them for anything that I do.
Yeah.
You cannot do what I do without having a working relationship with people in places of authority.
Your security, y'all right under the police.
She say snitch bullshit. Nigga, where I come from, our older homies don't even have YouTube, man.
Facts.
I just told 607 I say, bro, stop saying you GDBD vice lord, bro. Because my uncle, who older than you, a bust off your ass for saying that. So I'm realizing that, wait a second.
Bust off.
That's why I take it very seriously whenever anybody from real life is moving any place.
WAK playing.
Whenever y'all invite me someplace.
Been
because
playing.
This is my real life. And people didn't get to really meet me until I came here. Because I go on other platforms and the comments, niggas be blatantly hating.
Hit that like button, double tap.
The comments on y'all shit, I tried to do a meet and greet last time. Here. So many people RSVP, I'm looking like,
Yeah, we weren't ready for it. We weren't ready for it. Yeah, we weren't ready for it.
I'm like, damn, I got to call security. In 1 hour, it was 77 people. 3 hours, it was over 400. Shout out Tina from Houston. She drove 5 hours to come catch me at the hotel.
Too long of the story. So, we're going to get to the action. Just like I said, he going to get on WAK about not putting in some money or something and helping going to save them kids that's getting done wrong, them women that's getting done wrong, like on some gangster stuff. He gonna WAK gonna try to get on Big Homie CC and say that you got in my girl's DM. Hold on, WAK. Mr. Gangster Paru, you mean to tell me you so I got all these hundreds of dudes around, if I press play, so you mean to tell me you arguing with another man face to face, smiling talking about WAK, I already didn't believe you before. Second, when you told me on the phone, hey, you been fucking with a lot of Crips and stuff like that. Hey, Neptune, hey, you gonna have to choose a side. That's when I heard the record skip. Like, what? Pick a side. First off, you ain't even a blood. So first, you can't even. Well, I don't even hear nothing else you talking about when you said pick a side. And then to find out you was with Loose Cannon. Dang, y'all was on some West Side Connection. Y'all had a 60, a fake one, the Pyru, you. Who else? We need somebody else that you mess with from another gang. Probably got to be a Hoover or something, or maybe a gangster. I don't know. And Hefe, he up in there somewhere. I'll mix him into that rainbow fabuloso type club. You feel me? Y'all got that little, it's the sweet one smell to y'all. Something just ain't clicking the way it's clicking. But we finna get into why big homie CC we was listening to, why he got on the way he did when he seen him on site. And WAK didn't do nothing but tell him how he said his girl got a flat booty. Don't make sense, but let's do it. WAK is burnt out.
Ain't bitch. Why you nigga was in my woman DM saying that's why your ass is fat.
When I ran up on these niggas, what happened?
That's why
when I ran up on y'all, what happened?
You never ran up on
You had to protect your little homie loose. You had to pull him behind you.
Why you didn't get him?
Because y'all picked the boogeyman, nigga. That's what happened. That's what happened.
Right.
Your homie ain't saying what? Homie ain't saying what they say.
Hey, watch this.
They say, WAK
He would
saying
have been that nigga in the alley about to stop him.
I got more
That
kills.
strip truck
I got more kills than you've been on dates.
That nigga would have been like
I got more kills than you've been on dates.
See, that's your problem.
I don't have no problem. No, I don't have no problem.
Niggas that ain't been in the penitentiary,
A nigga
say those type of things. We don't say them type of
It's
things.
the same nigga.
I ain't seen nothing but some boys with some rain.
Them kids I brought home, it's the same nigga who sent that money to bring them kids home. And they want to play dumb. It's the same
That's
nigga.
the kids he was supposed to
Now you
save.
don't know. Now you don't know. Now you don't know.
But is that true though?
Nigga, you know it's true.
I thought you was captain. I hope you are. Listen.
Hold on, watch it. Oh, since we out here on the eye, I'm stacking. Watch this. Since we right here.
I hope you're not
Peak
captain.
game. Peak game. Don't trade. Hey, what happened? When y'all see me,
You know that
WAK got to save his little homies. When you got to save your homies. You told Lil Moose to get behind you.
Oh, wait.
I was going to send you and him to the upper room, and you know that. Me. Well, I wasn't going to smoke you. I was going to smoke
too close.
Well, I wasn't gonna smoke you, but I was gonna smoke loose.
If I was tripping, I would have walked around and hit a nigga with a head knock.
Yeah, now here we go, WAK.
Everybody with a headshot.
What? Yeah, what?
Saw it coming.
Hold on. Right here. That's the fat man.
Who's that?
That's me. Hold on. Hold on, check this out.
What is that?
She was kidnapped by Al-Shabaab. Where was I at? I wouldn't have got her back. Hold on. Watch this.
Good interview.
Watch this. Who is that talking to 100 babies, nigga? A real gangster, nigga.
Listen.
Where was you at?
Listen, I'm telling
We're
you.
somewhere with R&B doing your thing, right?
No,
I don't jump in no woman inbox. I'm a real gangster.
You definitely was in the inbox.
Merchant on something.
Want me to get her out of here?
Yes, show me right now.
Baby.
Show me right
But you
now.
got the $500 bet?
We can put 50,000 on it.
Baby. He said he would never trust.
Insane.